Uh, so there is a certain guy that I used to see. I used to see him here in front of a supermarket here where he distributes tracts and flyers to people. He's a minister, said he's a prophet from Nigeria. So I want to use the opportunity that I am free today to go and meet him and conduct an interview with him so that I will know exactly what he's up to and what he's here for, because he's fairly new in this town. So let me know what his mission is, if he wants to plant a church or something. So I think he should be there. He's always in front of the supermarket. So let me go and talk to him and know what he's up to. So come with me. So I am on the way now, going. I can see him, the guy on red jacket. He's the very guy. So I want to have the opportunity to interview him and know what his mission is and what he's calling his ministry, what is all about. So guys, that's him. Hello, man of God. Yeah, well done. God bless you too. It's a pleasure. So I said, let me come and see you, and because I always see you this place distributing cards and tracts to the people. I said, today that I have chance, let me come and see you and talk to you and know what your mission here is, because from the street I've heard so much about you, about what God is using you to do in this very small town, Figueres, how you pray to people and they get answers, they get healing. So I said, let me come and hear from the horse's mouth if what I'm hearing is true or lie. Yes. So, sir, once again, you're welcome.
Amen.
I really see it as an honor to have these words with you, because I've always been seeing you around, but we never had time to really sit down and talk. So, and I have been hearing so many things about you, the things you do. So, and I'm sure that my viewer will like to know who you are and where you come from. So,
I'm from Nigeria, by God's grace, and Prophet Nathaniel Akugbe Clement.
Prophet Nathaniel Akugbe Clement. Okay, you're from Nigeria. Which part of Nigeria?
From Edo State.
Edo State. Okay.
Edo State.
Okay. In ministry, some are pastors, some are evangelists, apostles, or prophets. So which one? You're a pastor?
I'm a prophet.
You're a prophet.
Apostle, I put it apostle, but I'm gifted as a prophetic ministry and a healing ministry.
Okay. You have a ministry here, or you are?
Yeah, we have ministry here already towards the side.
Okay. Okay. So how long have you been in the ministry?
For here now, we are spending almost close to a year here now.
Okay.
Here in Fijeris.
Yeah, but you are calling. How long have you been in this ministry for God? How long have you been?
Have been long, but in ministry, sometimes you have a calling, but you have to be trained. So you must have foundation where you start from. So that is how you do ministry. Not that you just come from on the top. You have to start from somewhere. God, immediately before some years ago, God told me, he said I should go and meet this officer. So I said I should relocate where I was working. I think I was in this place, Cordoba. So I was working with some other colleagues of going to the sanctuary. So the Lord asked me, said I should leave that place, because that place as of that time was not conducive for me because of the people I mingle with. So in that arena, he cannot be able to do what he wants me to do, because people will influence me a lot. So he told me to relocate to another place, so which I don't know the place. So he now put it in my mind, said I should call so and so of my friend. So I called the friend. For many years, we have known, more than 10 years ago as of that time. So that one have already, I think in Amiria. So he also relocated to this Vic. So I said I shall not call him and I talked to him. So I wanted to come to your side, that side. He said, but here there's no house. I said, okay. But the Lord tell me, he said, tell him to give the food to his wife. Are you understanding me? So I tell him, I said, okay, where so your wife is there? He said, yes, I give the food to your wife. Meanwhile, the time I know him, I have not yet married him.
Okay.
So that I have not yet married him. So but he was not knowing what God was telling me anyway. So I said, okay, the phone to his wife, and I greeted his wife. And the Lord said, I talk to his wife, and I tell his wife that in case if you have people have her, if you help me to look for her, if you have, let me know. It's okay, brother.
Okay.
So that I have not yet married him. So but he was not knowing what God was telling me anyway. So I said, okay, the phone to his wife, and I greeted his wife. And the Lord said, I talk to his wife, and I tell his wife that in case if you have people have her, if you help me to look for her, if you have, let me know. It's okay, brother. I will let you know. That was the first time I talked to the wife. You understand? So after that, when I now call again, the wife was the one that picked the call because his husband was at work. So his wife picked the call. That was why God told me the first time that I should speak with the wife. Yes, that was exactly the mission. So immediately his wife picked the call. I said, okay. He said, who are you? I said, I am that brother that called your husband the other day. So that I said that I'm looking for a place. I wanted to come to that. So I said, okay. He said, okay, brother, I will help you to look for it. I said, I will let you know. Are you seeing that now? So the other time he now be the one to come and say, there is very one now close to the next street with us. He says, come and just pay for this one now because there's no house here. To see house is very difficult. And the next thing, the Lord signaled me to go and pay for that place. And before then, the Lord showed me the face of the person that I'm going to stay in his house. I see that.
Okay.
The Lord showed me the exactly face, and he said it is a little bit stammerer. The Lord told me. So I see him. And immediately I get to that place, it was exactly the same face. It was exactly stammerer. And the Lord told me, said that is a place of entrance to that city, to that place. He said that you won't stay long there. You have to get access to that place.
A starting point.
Starting point. And that is exactly what happened. After about 1 year, he said he's bringing his wife and children. So that I now relocated.
Wow.
So everything concerning me is just concerned. It's just about prophecy. So that's how I relocated. Then the amazing thing that God will not tell me that this is the pastor I'm going to meet. So it now come to pass that very sister and that brother that helped me to in entering that place now. So when they want to go to church in the morning, I say, I want to go to church. Say, follow us to our church now. I said, okay. Immediately I get to the church, the Lord said, this is the place. Are you seeing that now? I never know the pastor before. So the Lord started telling me that this is his place. And the pastor preached very well that very day. And he also decreased some words concerning when it called for newcomer to come out. He came out. See that is how everything started. The calling started. So and I started going to that place. And the Lord told me, say, buy a book and a pen. So I bought a book and a pen. So everything is preaching. I started drafting it down. So, but I stay clear from the pastor. I never go close, very far. So the Lord started showing me many things. So, are you understanding me now?
Yeah.
That is how it started. So the Lord now showed me in Revelation. I saw this cloud, this heaven. First of all, I saw this heaven. The heaven were open. As the heaven were open, I saw if you know that police ball that looks like tennis, more bigger, like the size of orange.
Yeah.
Like this size of orange. So this form of size of orange was a fire itself, was like a coal of fire. Then this heaven was open. Then they're like a coals of fire come from heaven now, and it comes straight into my body and enter my bone. This is my bone, and my bone become red like that of the coals of fire. Then the next thing, from that moment, I begin to see, I can see what is happening in America. I know exactly what is going on. I now start speaking in tongues. Then I can know what is going on in another state, which I have never been before. So the Lord was trying to tell me that this is who you will be. You see that? So another time I was in a Revelation, the Lord showed me I was in a, what they call it, in a big a crusade, and I saw Pastor Chris. You know Pastor Chris? I saw Pastor Chris on Yakilome. Then he was in the pulpit. He was in the pulpit. Preaching. They were heavy crusade. Me, I was in the downside of it. So I was in the downside of it, in the crowd, midst of the crowd too. So he now left the pulpit, and he come and stand on my front. And that is Pastor Chris. That revelation. As he stand on my front, immediately he stand on my front. Then I now was not the one decreeing healing for people. Now he was not the one doing it now. So it was not. I wanted the one decreeing in the name of Jesus. Let the lay walk. And crowd of people, some people will shout on the other side. They lift up their crutches. So even the three were falling under power. You see that? So this is my bone, and my bone become red like that of the coals of fire. Then the next thing, from that moment, I begin to see, I can see what is happening in America. I know exactly what is going on. I now start speaking in tongues. Then I can know what is going on in another state, which I have never been before. So the Lord was trying to tell me that this is who you will be. You see that? So